great news. Developing late this afternoon, a shooting in Minneapolis leaves one person dead and several others injured. That just happened this afternoon.
And this happened to the Phillips West neighborhood near a school. Fox 9's Maury Glover is live for us tonight with an update from the police department. Maury?
Well, as you can see, this area is still taped off as police try to piece together what happened. I'll step out of the way. The chief is actually calling this a deeply troubling act of violence, and that is unacceptable. Now, police say around 1:30, a man with a rifle opened fire on a group of people near 29th and Clinton. Investigators say one man was found dead at the scene and 6 others were injured, 3 of them critically, although police say all 6 are expected to survive. Now, police say the shooter fled in a car and they're in the process of trying to identify him, but they believe one of the victims was targeted and that this was not random.
It's deeply disturbing. Obviously, this is the middle of the day. We are standing literally right next to a high school, and this type of weapon, it's more for a weapon of war than something to be on the street here. I mean, just the damage that was done to the bodies of some of these victims is unspeakable. And thankfully, we don't have more people that are dead from this incident.
Now, police say the gunman in all fired 30 rounds. They also say there is plenty of surveillance video in the area. You can see the back window of this minivan was one of the vehicles that was impacted by this shooting. Now, investigators also say they are confident that they will be able to apprehend the suspect. Of course, we'll keep tabs on this and keep you up to date in our later newscast tonight. Reporting live in Minneapolis, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
1 dead, 6 injured, and some of them in critical condition. So now, I mean, people shooting in broad daylight, 1:30 p.m., injuring people. That's the reason why for me, like, I really don't like hanging around people like that, because you don't always know what people into. Like like you see, it says that they got the actual targeted victim, but at the end of the day, 6 other people, we don't know what's gonna happen to them. They say one lady got shot in the arm, but some of them are in critical condition, which means they are expected to survive. But at what rate? If you got to lose a leg or an arm or a hand just because you were standing next to somebody that somebody wanted to kill. And this is the problem with today's world, because it's like, dang, so it's that bad to where you don't have no regards for anybody's life. You just see the person that you don't like standing there. And then you open up, they ain't say what type of gun. They just said it was a artillery war type of gun. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, artillery of war type of gun. So it's like, you know how many people you can hurt, but at the same time, you just shoot up everybody and then run off. And now people just dead, or now people dead, injured, whatever the case may be, which is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what you gonna say? They say it's a targeted murder. I mean, a targeted. Well, it is a targeted murder because he killed the person he was trying to kill, so it was targeted. But it ain't that targeted, because it's like, man, if you got a problem with somebody, go after the person you got a problem with. Because when it starts getting, for some reason, once again, talking about, you know, people don't know how to, like, care about other people. So it's like, okay, I got a problem with this person. Maybe this person killed somebody in his family. Let's just use that. Okay, I don't know this story. But let's say this person killed somebody in his family, and then now you see him out somewhere, and you're like, oh, that's the guy that killed somebody in my family. And then you want to get him, but he's standing in a crowd of 23 people. And you don't know who the other 23 people are. You just go, hey, get the gun, get the gun. You just start shooting up because you want to get him. Whether it's children out there, whether it's women or anybody, you want to get him, so you're willing to shoot up everything. That don't make any sense. And it's cowardly. No matter what anybody say, it's a coward move. Get out and handle the business with the person you got the problem with. Handle it like that. But you don't have to hurt innocent people out there. But for some reason, life is very, it's not appreciated. I mean, like, or it's not taken serious. I don't know if it's the video games where you could just kill people and then get another man and they come back. And I guess these people think that this a game. When you kill people, like they may come back one day. I don't know what you're thinking, but you ended somebody's entire life, and they don't even have anything to do with why you mad. I mean, it's selfish. It's evil. It's horrible, but it is what it is. And we're going to keep having these issues as long as we don't address them. And the way I see it, I don't think we address this type of stuff because when these are the type of things I'm talking about, to where we ain't just getting you off the streets, we about to make you an example. Because you can't just be out here just shooting randomly at people just because you mad at one person. But this will be, we don't know. I don't know because according to what I've been seeing, we'll see what happens to this person if they catch him. But that's all I gotta say on this video. If you really want to see the actual story and all of that, I got a link, in the description where you can check out the full story on your own. All right, but it's your boy King G with everything G, and I'll see you in the next video.